is Hayat Mohammed. I am from Ethiopia and I am the CEO of Pan Africa. Pan Africa is composed of 3 other students who are Priscilla Semper from Malawi, Israel Majak from South Sudan, and Alexia Paradzai from Zimbabwe. We are a non-profit organization and we are trying to promote the African literature throughout the continent and in the global context, and in the process promote the positive image of Africa. Well, in the second board meeting that we had, we were basically letting our board members know where we had come so far from our last board meeting, and how the limitations that we had faced and the lessons that we have learned and where we are going to in the next few months. It was a very interesting board meeting because we really realized things that we are supposed to improve upon and the things we have done well. And I think we received a lot of good feedback that we are currently working on. Absolutely. We had a couple of dilemmas that we presented to them, and we had our own suggestions as to how to solve them. The board also gave us a lot of interesting feedback as to how we can actually solve those problems without hindering our performance. So one of the dilemmas that we had faced was lack of consistency, and we had designed a feedback sheet that we are all going to fill every time we handle a project. The board gave us more tips as to how to refine that particular feedback sheet, and now it has become very, very strong, and we use it in every project that we do, which has really improved our accountability, our credibility as a team. And another dilemma was team storming. Within some of the team members were having personal conflict, and the board showed us that the only reason that we were conflicting is because we are trying to move on to the next stage of team development, which is norming, and then after performing. And they also really encouraged us to focus on the good things that we are doing and the progress that we have made since our last meeting, because Pan Africa was so focused on what are we not doing right, and I think that was helpful for us. Our main target this semester is to develop our children's book series. The children's book series is about a young girl called Ikari. She's from Malawi, and she travels across the African continent. And as she travels, she discovers a lot of culture, a lot of people, and a lot of history. And we want people not only outside Africa to know about Africa, but also African kids to know about the different cultures that exist around the continent. And that's our main focus. We are in the editing process, and we're searching for illustrators at the moment. But also at the same time, we're developing our blog, and we're trying to develop it into a website that everyone can access and has a lot of information about what Pan Africa is doing, and also that displays a lot of writers all around the continent. I think Pan Africa is a very promising project, and I hope that in the future it can actually make the impact that it started out to try and make, because African literature is really beautiful and it is very cool, which is our motto.